Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Right. Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. What knowledge? The knowledge of the understanding of the Bible. Don't let them do that. They're going to do it anyway. I know what they do. I don't know whatever. The picture ain't going to say you the message is.
Good.
Let's go to verse 6.
I should have took the case out.
Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgot the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Right, which that was a prime example of what just happened. Now you come up, you taking pictures. For what? Why take pictures and then you don't even understand? Either you an Asian or
You Asian.
just a dummy. One or the other. I mean, I'm not, we just men out here preaching the word. So when you want to at least give an ear, try to figure out what's going on, what we're talking about, ask a question, you know.
They just come up and take pictures like with zoo animals or something.
But that's a form of rejection.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's rejection. You just rejected the whole purpose of why we out here. We ain't out here for you to, you know, which the Lord did put us out here. But see, that's the whole thing. When he said he put us out here to be made a spectacle unto the world. Because with your eyes, you saw the doors of repentance. You saw the ark, the doors of the ark. Just like when Noah was out during the time of the first death, building the ark up, these clowns was doing what they doing today. Partying and bullshit. Noah conning, nailing, and building. This big old ship. You niggas, y'all looking, but y'all don't care. Okay. And when the rain came and the ship doors went up, no! It's gonna be too late, man. So, and the Lord wasn't thinking about opening up that damn door. Think we're gonna be trying to tell the Lord, look, can you pull on right here in the cherry? Can you pull right here on 3rd Street? Man, that man used to come by here all the time. He ain't never say nothing, but I see him say, I believe. I knew y'all was telling the truth. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. He's just gonna be looking right through the sea of glass. Oh, check it out here. Told it, nigga, man. Yup. Number 5. Mrs. Cousin Kid. Go ahead, Al.
Genesis 7:15, and they went in unto Noah into the ark, and 2 and 2 of all flesh wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in male and female of all flesh, as the Most High had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. That's the point. And the Lord shut him in, man.
Yeah.
Noah didn't close the ark.
Yeah.
The Lord Yahweh Shemashah closed the ark, man.
Yep.
He closed the doors, man.
Yep.
So, hey, the Lord, it's time to repent, man. Before it's too late, because the Lord about to close the doors of mercy, man.
Yep.
Right.
Cause we not about to close it, the Lord are, man.
Come.
We can't open it if the Lord shut it.
That's right.
Yep.
Can't
So
nobody open.
that's beautiful too. Because the Lord opened and he closed. That's what they talk about in Revelation. Yeah. The door, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The Lord said the door that he closed, can no man open. And unless the Lord opened the door for you to come in, you know, because we talk about y'all not paying no attention, but we know exactly why. You know, the Lord ain't opened up your mind. The Lord have to put the spirit on you to actually care about him. You know? Because you looking at us like it's something that you got to do for us. You got to do nothing for us.
That's right.
You can't do nothing for us. You know?
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37 and 38. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and given in marriage until that day that Noah entered into the ark.
Right? And these are signs of the end. You jump up to Matthew 24:3. It should be the signs that they coming in the end of the world. So we see this now, man, in the midst of the pandemic. People still partying bullshit, man. Still don't want to get right with their power.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right, in the sun.
And we've been talking about World War III because I had Brother Hall Joel, second chapter on deck.
I got that now.
You know, so we've been talking about World War III. That's going to be the new rain. It's going to rain down missiles.
Right.
We opened up talking about the missiles that hit in Beirut, Lebanon, which they don't want to admit that's what it was, but we know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah,
If you look where Lebanon is on the map, it's right over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Right over there in the Middle East. First one they're talking about they want to be allies with Lebanon is who? Israel. And these motherfuckers probably the one that plotted on it. Along with America, because America and Israel are allies.
Yeah, kind of.
See?
Really.
Like the brother was saying, they saw the damn, it was a video where they saw the damn warships flying around. And they, what they say, they were U.S. warships. So come on, man.
I was gonna say, like, Israel and Lebanon, they've been warring with each other for centuries.
Right.
And they said that explosion was the worst explosion in history between them two.
Yeah.
So.
And they were already in an economic decline.
Because that was like their one port that brought in
but
like
still
all
brought in imports and resources.
Come on.
Yeah. Man, come on, man.
Man.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, duh. We gotta guess who did this shit.
Yeah, Russia know who did that shit.
Yeah. Russia let it be known. Alright, motherfucker. Keep beating on your chest over there, motherfucker. Big bad America, huh? Alright, Debo. Put Craig on your head. You probably got a missile over there with Craig on it. Right now. Craig. Craig. Y'all wrong, man. You know you gonna feel that in Arkansas.
Down south, the whole
The
south.
whole South gonna feel that. Shit, they might feel it up north too.
Gulf of Mexico might end up someplace else. The earthquake that happened in I think it was like the 1860s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mississippi River started flowing in reverse because of a huge earthquake. Because there's a tectonic plate right there.
We on a tectonic plate. We on the New Madrid. We on the New Madrid fault line. That's what the Gulf of Mexico sit on. Yeah. That's a major fault. So if it hit Texas, you know it's gonna cause. If they shoot a nuke powerful enough to take out the state of Texas, you know it's gonna cause an earthquake.
They don't just got one. You know they got hundreds of them.
Man.
They got Jacob.
We just talking about one. We just talking about one. And that wasn't even no nuke. That was just a missile. That was just a ballistic missile. That wasn't even a nuclear missile.
Man.
Hey, man, that let you know how much of a devil Esau is, man. You know what I'm saying? For him to come, instruments of death, man.
Like, just to let you know he a devil, you look up at Nola Gate, you know, going back to the Himasiki. Yeah, you know, the atomic bomb situation. He bombed once, and he turned right back around and did another bomb. You already won the water or jump a net. You turn right back again and jump another bomb on him.
I'll make sure.
I'll make sure. Then you go to that Nola Gay. He said he had no regrets of doing that, man. You know, the word gay really mean happy. So niggas happy as hell doing that shit, man. That's how devil he is. Esau love violence. It say Psalms 7,000 chapter.
He the destroyer, bro. I just got a quick precept, bro. I'm gonna get it right back, bro. This Isaiah 54 and 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith and the blower, bloweth the coals and the fire that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy."
Right. They said the Lord had did that. The Lord, they said the man goings of the Lord.
Right.
So the Lord created these mad scientists really to destroy. They're going to destroy themselves during the revelation.
Right. Who the hell would come up with something like that, man, that would destroy his own self?
Hey,
You
that's
know
why.
what I'm saying?
Hey, so like, that's why we just gotta wait and just let it play out. They gonna kill the goddamn self, man. We just gotta wait, and Lord willing, we can enter into the new ark, which is the so-called UFOs. You know? We gotta go ahead, sir.
This is John 10:10. The thief coming not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
Esau, man. He's a real identity theft. Why? Because he took on our man.
Hey, Shalom, good dog.
He took on everybody. He fucked up when he took ours. He just stole Judah. How a Jew is. Menace to society. That's Esau. He the menace to society. He's the real identity theft, man. This devil going. That's why they say if you never keep it at home, you go up to the book of Job, man. Alright? And his desires is what? It's like hell, man. They're talking about Esau evil, man.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, he say how come he can't be satisfied by death and hell?
Yeah.
Esau Edom is death and hell. That's why I say Revelation, death and hell will cast into the lake of fire. That's going to Esau, man. And also to the man, Esau Edom. This destruction, the lake of fire, is for the third part of man, which is Esau Edom, the wicked. You know? I got that Joel too.
They say, righteousness have wickedness. Too much wickedness.
Yeah, this is
Matter
another
of
example,
fact,
man.
get that real quick. Read that aloud. Proverbs 28. The wicked flee when no man pursues. Read that real loud. Proverbs 28? Yeah, I think it's 28.
People hate knowledge, man. They hate truth.
Yeah. Read that real loud, real quick.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1. No man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion.
Yeah.
Right.
What you running from? What you running from, man? We just out here telling you the truth,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
You change your whole path just to get just to get away from righteousness. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, but hey, that ain't Jake. Be in church first thing Sunday. You know?
Yeah, first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Pastor.
Not chances.
Hey, but I chance.
They still drunk last night.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
Yep. So the word gonna go out regardless. You know, it still ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter, man. You think in this time Jacob be really trying to look for answers. Jacob, you know,
Right.
pride, the Lord said he hated evil, pride, and arrogance.
Right.
You know?
We bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
Hey, the vibrations out here.
Yeah.
I got a precept for what you
When the Lord send these cars through the street because you trying to cross the street to get away from the world.
Hey, don't be surprised if one of them cars smack your ass like we were looking at that video. The other day. Hey man, that devil of a woman, man, just ran Jake over and then didn't even have no remorse for him, man. He landed.
Kept on going.
No, she stood over while he laid out, bleeding everywhere, bro.
Took the bumper from the car and threw it on top.
Bumper the
Spit
car,
on
threw it on everything, bro.
Dang.
She had a demon on her, everything. So, hey, the Lord can do that, man. He can bring that judgment just like that, man.
I guarantee you, I
Oh,
guarantee you, every time one of them do that, they have a bad night. Or the next day, some be fucked. Either they have a bad night tonight, or the next day be fucked up. You know it. You know they when they crossing the street, they think it's something. You know the Lord got the angels reporting. Okay. Then the demon Satan come. He wants somebody. He you know they waiting to get on somebody's ass.
Right.
Yeah. Can I get him? They was talking about your word the other day. Can I get him? Yeah, get him.
Oh, these demons
And it's up to the Lord on how much get him he allowed the devil to get him. He might just, put a little knot on your head. Give you a couple of bangs and bruises. A little spell, but he might man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's according to his life. Yup.
Can I get you real quick from back over the time Mark just said? This Proverbs 6 and 16, it says, these 6 things do the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, and a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood.
Oh, man. Esau.
Yep.
Esau. Man that said, what? Innocent blood.
Right. That proud look. Right.
No? Steady to keep doing that.
It says, and heart that devise wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and run into mischief.
Oh,
look. Hey, feet that swift and run into mischief.
Yeah.
They running down to do some bullshit. That's the way to go, you know what I'm saying? Go do some bullshit. Some problems.
You change your whole life. Because like me and the brother did the lesson, memories are spiritual. So what the Lord do, he stir up things in your mind. You might have an encounter right here and see something you might not believe today. But, you know what I'm saying, down the line, something might have registered with what you saw today. Or you heard today. Okay.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Yep.
Yeah. But now, you going out of the way. When you going out of the way, see your body, it's a thing called body language. I ain't always got to know what you're thinking. I just watch how you move. So you look down here and you go the other way across the street. I know what you're thinking. We was niggas and hate group, but I ain't gonna tell you. You know, but it was some evil thought that came upon your mind.
Hey, I got a precept for that too.
Cut.
This is Ecclesiasticus 19 and 29. It says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance, when thou meetest him. A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Nope.
Jake always laugh, playing. That's Jake, man. To the teeth.
Pants hanging off his ass, you know he a goddamn fool.
Right.
Nigga, man.
Cracking jokes. You know what type of nigga this is, man. He ain't about shit, man. He ain't trying to get no shit.
And that word gait means walk, like how he walks.
Yep. Jake be walking with that old slouchy ass walk,
Knuckle dragging.
dragging and shit, yeah.
Knuckle dragging shit.
Man, hey man, Jake be having some crazy ass walks though, man. You like, man, why niggas walking like that?
Right.
And most times these niggas with their pants just hanging off. Jake pants hanging clean off their ass.
That shit gay, man. I see Jay like it. Jay, man. Where your fucking pants at, man? Here, home, Versace dog, man. Oh, fuck, man.
What the hell you doing, man? You ain't got no beard in the knees when you walk.
Hey, bro, listen, shit pop off, though. He the first nigga get hit. First nigga get shot or something happened.
And then, don't make it so bad. That hand made a mannequin in the mall. I should take a picture in the mall, right?
Sag.
Just sag in a minute.
Bro, like, really, bro.
Jake Hill, man.
Like, the pants don't come past the mannequin style.
Right.
That's how it be though.
Yeah.
That's how Jay be doing. Jay be walking this shit. Jay shit be way down here. Right above his knees.
Shit don't look good.
Like brother said, shit too late, bro.
Then I be trying to figure out, you didn't have a belt on this shit.
Man. The belt unbuckled.
Man, I'm buckled.
You know how Jake did, the belt don't need to be buckled up. You know what I'm saying? They want to show their drawers off, show the belt off. And don't let it be a designer belt.
Oh, wait. Shit.
You know it's gonna be, come on, that's why he got that whole buckled up. Man, I need to clean up something. You gotta fuck them.
Jake, what they say, Jake monsters, man. Jake real monsters out here. Go ahead, huh?
This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day.
Right, because once you hear the truth, man, you supposed to run with it. Now they
make an example a while back.
It's just like when you're playing football, you get that kickoff return. It's just like you receiving that truth, man. You get it, you see, you trying to make it to the touchdown, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm put out from the Lord once you get the truth, but you got to take it and run with it, man. Try your best to make it to the finish line, man. Make it to the touchdown, man. That's how it is in the truth, man. Just on a spiritual level. You know? Bring it down to a worldly sense, man. We receive the truth off the kickoff, and the Lord allow us to receive it.
This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
Right, because Jake was doing that. You know, that's what they do. They came and then they walked on the street and put out the Lord for today. Said, well, I ain't gonna engage at the end of the day. I'm gonna go do my holiday. Today my birthday, or today my sister's birthday. We're not Jake here. Instead of coming to get the truth, or even incline into the truth. That's why he said, my people need to consider. You know what I'm saying? They see the signs out here, they don't even consider. So why y'all got this sign out here? It's a simple question.
Like the brother was saying, just throw up a picture, video, slick record, then stop and ask questions, man.
While she recorded, she could have been asking questions. Why this out here? They're edified.
They don't give a damn.
They don't consider.
They
So
were-
why? Hey, y'all people gonna be the snow up black, but like not.
Women really finna start catching.
They rather look at you confused than inquire and get understood.
It's really going to that tsunami of convictions that's gonna come. You really think about it, it's gonna be a lot of women. Because a lot of you women in that service industry, in them retail stores, all them motherfucking shops, businesses that's going out of business. Y'all the main workers in them businesses. Men doing more men doing essential work than women. Unless it's in the medical field.
So you think the same hard labor is most of the women.
It's mostly women.
Homosexual.
Yeah.
That's supposed to got all the jobs. So the hard women got the job.
And then when that assistants get cut off, it's really gonna be a real rap.
What? Hey, Trump setting their ass up, man, for the pump fake. The old school pump. You go up under, you let Jake jump past, you lay it up on him. Hey, that's what Trump doing, man, right now, man. He's setting their ass up. Because right now, matter of fact, today, while I was at work, man, Jake talking about the goddamn stimulus checks, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's supposed to be another round coming next week. Another 1,200. They're giving them to everybody. You know? So, hey, he's setting you up, man.
Watch what they gonna do with it.
Right. To give a gift from strong to heart, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
when he set your ass up with another round of stimulus checks, man, he gonna love you right back to sleep. Rock about Jake right back in the. Oh man, hey man, I'm folks with Trump. You remember we did a
Got
video
my
on
vote.
that? Yeah, he got my vote. He got the money on his arm and shit.
Trump hat,
Trump hat, he
Trump
ready.
sock.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
He finna rock you back to sleep. Oh, you know, just gonna take the vaccine too,
I think
and I'll
that
give you another
nigga, I
one.
think that nigga was from Memphis too. That money
Right,
laying down
right.
there. That nigga was from Memphis, man.
It was a video. I think one of the somebody put it was a video. Jake had a gun. He was going in. Talking about, yeah, I'm from Trump. Anybody got something about Trump? I'm gonna come see it.
Right. Jake ready to kill you behind 1,200, man.
Back then the dollar collapsing.
Right.
Yeah,
So money ain't worth shit.
they don't realize that stimulus check is causing inflation.
Yeah.
Like Elder Malcolm said, you better be buying some tents and some fishing rods.
Man. Some canned goods. Some seeds. Some canned goods.
Some hunting tools.
Right.
Got the rocks that special rocks, the flint rocks. Buy some flint rocks so you can start a fire, nigga. You gotta buy you a bomb pack, nigga. These are tabernacles coming up. Might wanna practice.
Yeah, come on.
Practice being in them woods. At the end of the day, hey, it's gonna go back to the age of survival, man. You gotta be able to live off the land, live off the grid. know?
Get some peppermint oil. So that's like natural bug repellent.
Bug repellent, yup.
Peppermint,
Citronella.
eucalyptus. You gotta get into the oil. Hey, you gotta do all this like.
Yup. Jay don't even know, like the one say, Jay don't even know that you can eat flowers. You eat the sap on this tree sap. Jay gonna be out there dying, looking for some meat.
Deep.
Grasshoppers just flopping around.
Like,
Tell you,
yeah, like that.
crickets, you know, locusts.
Like that French wild lettuce.
Yeah.
You can use that for an aspirin.
Jake looking at us frowning, but he eating shrimps right now.
Yeah.
Catfish, lobster. You ain't talking about eating. You dipping the lobster in the butter sauce right now. Checking us, talking about eating crickets and locusts and grasshoppers. That's clean. You eating roaches. You eating straight out the ocean sanitation.
He said he is.
Eating straight out the ocean sanitation department. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? There's a mushroom, lion's mane. They say that tastes like crab. So I mean, like if you're, you know, there's always alternatives to like shit like that.
Yeah.
And lion's mane is way more beneficial.
I mean, if you want to eat something that tastes like shit.
Yeah. If you want, I mean, like, you know what I'm trying to say though. Like,
Right. I know what you're saying though. At least eat something that's lawful that tastes like shit.
yeah. And it's beneficial
I
for
mean,
you.
it is, hey, but just the thing though, the stuff that's bitter is the best stuff for you though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. The lion's mane is good for your nervous system, mental health. You know, your focus and mental clarity.
Yeah.
It's real good for you.
Just like ginger, it's just like all the good stuff be bitter herbs. But there's the system, and normally the bitter stuff got multiple health benefits, not just one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
antioxidants, all that.
This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no terror to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right.
Yep.
No man knows when the Lord comes, but he gave us signs. You know? So what we doing now, we getting our house together. We're praying for the Lord to come. Because our people, they're not praying. They're going to be caught off guard. And when it hit them, they're going to be shit out of luck. You know, there's a difference between us being in the Lord and 2,000 of our people. We know. We watching. They don't know, and they ain't watching. So they suffering, but they gonna suffer. Alright? But not what? Hearkening to the voice of the Lord, which is the prophets, man. It's out here week in and week out, from this season out of season, warning the people, man. Alright? That's what we do. That's why we out here, man. We go tell our people to come or the dreadful day of the Lord, man. Right. Because when we started out, we're talking about the missiles. This is what's going to end this place, the missiles. Right. What's going to take a bug out? Thermonuclear missiles, along with the chariots, man. Right. Which is IFO because they identify, all right, in the scriptures as what our salvation vehicles, man. You know? But that's why our people going to be destroyed because they don't want to latch on to the knowledge, wisdom, understanding that's being pushed out here on the highways and the hedges. They're going to go to the holy houses and be lied to. Why? Because it sounds good. No, the Lord said we persuade you through the terror of the Lord, man. Alright, so we ain't gonna lie to you, we're gonna tell your ass the truth, man. Alright, you don't get right, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. We ain't gonna say you got time.
Right.
We ain't got time. Alright, it's a high time to wake out of sleep.
That's right.
And time is running out.
This Mark 13 and 33. It says, take ye heed, watch and pray.
Right, take heed, man. Take heed, man. Watch and pray. People don't. This is one thing about it. They ain't considering the times that they in because Esau still allowed them to have liberty. You know what I'm saying? Now the city opened up a little bit.
Right.
Shit, that's how Jake wanted.
Yeah, Jake can walk back down Bill Street again.
That's how Jake wanted.
Go out and get you something to eat.
You know, I go to a restaurant, I can take my boo out, I can do this and that. That's all Jake wanted. Oh, at first, yeah, they try to get to the strippers. All on RT and doing all this and that. But now the city open up, but goddamn, got nothing no more. They're going out and enjoying their folly. Instead of hearkening and continuing what they were doing when they couldn't go nowhere. They were stuck in the house, man. Go ahead.
It says, for you know not when the time is.
Well, you know not when the time is. What time, man? The time of discretion. The time that Esau gets Revelation 12 right quick.
This Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Right, because we're going to be rejoicing. Right. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Right. Discretion until the rest of the nations. Go ahead.
And of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
See? So the so-called white man, which is Esau Edom, he going to come down having great wrath because he know he has no but a short time. So read that again, Yaga 9.
This is Mark 13 and 33. It says, take ye heed, watch and pray, for you know not when the time is.
So,
it says,
well, all right, for you know not when the time is, man. The time that the Lord, going to allow Esau Edom to bring the hammer down. All right? That's the time that's coming. If it was his will, he would have been did it.
right.
He would have been got rid of us, man. But no, this is the will of the Heavenly Father being played out on earth, man. All right, this is our will, but it's the will of the Father, man. Hit that bro real quick. It's 17, 15, 17, or 13. No, it's 17, 13. Right.
The Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right, so the Lord's going to use the so-called white man to punish the people and the inhabitants of the earth. Then he going to send his son down to punish everything else.
Right.
It's a trigger effect, man. Esau going to come down on the people. Guess what? The Lord going to come down on Esau. Simple as plain. So, be ready, watch and pray, but you know not the time that the Lord going to allow these things to start happening, man.
Right, bro. Verse 34, it says, for the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey who left his house and gave authority to his servant.
Woo! That's the Son of Man that have a shot.
Right.
And he gave authority to who? To the Lord, man. You know? Hey, brother, get there. I think that's Ezekiel 14:25.
It says, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore.
See, he commanded us to watch. So we are spiritual newscasters. Alright, well, what they really call anchor men. So we spiritual anchor men right now, man. So we watching it and letting our people know we come out here and on the highways and the hedges and we do videos and lessons to let them know what's coming, man, or what's happening. Go ahead, Dave.
Ezekiel 33:33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
Hey,
then should they know.
That's the key. It will come. You know? This ain't something the Lord spoke of. If it did, he would have said it might come. No, it will come, man.
He said, then should they know that a prophet have been among them.
And then you will know that the men of the Lord that was sitting out here on the highways and hedges, signed and crying, hey, was the true prophet. Then you're going to know in that day. But what they're going to be doing then, like talking about beating on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, let me in. It's over with. You can't get in. Why? Because the Lord sealed it, man. That's why we out here now. Spiritual up, man. master of the house, man. And he on his way back.
That's right.
Got out.
It's the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, verse 5. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to the Most High by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
See, because one thing about it, Yahweh Shai is that chief cornerstone. All right? He the first foundation of that house. Yeah. That's why I say the master of the house. You know? So it's Yahweh Shai. So we building up a spiritual house. Go ahead, Dr. John.
All right, this is, I'm going to start over. Mark 13 and 35. Watch you therefore, for you know not when the master of the house cometh.
Yeah.
At eve or at midnight or at the cock crowing or in the morning.
Right, you don't know. But you don't know because you don't know when the thief comes to break in your house.
Hell no.
You know, because you can have a job that you work through the day, you sleep at night, or you can have a job that you work through the night, and sleep through the day. But here it is, you come home one day, your house broken into.
Right.
You didn't know. So we watching, but we don't know when your house shot coming. Even your house shot don't know when your house gonna give him that green light.
Right.
But it's a difference between that because the Lord gave us signs to know it's the time of the coming. Because I can call you and be like, hey, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I might not come in 30 minutes because it might not take me 30 minutes to come. It might take me 45, it might just take me 15 minutes.
Right.
But I called you and let you know and gave you warning when I was coming.
I'm on the way.
That's right.
Yep.
So guess what the Lord, we out here making a spiritual call to the elect. The Lord is on his way, man. He ain't got that long. So get yourself prepared before the time. Because if you don't, you assed out, man. You're going to be destroyed by 30 million missiles. Or along with Jacob trouble, the famine, Barcelona, the pestilence, the diseases. One way or another, you're going to be destroyed. Right. If you don't get right when you have out your shot. That's why I said bring your prayer and turn to the Lord, man. You ain't got that much longer, man. The end is here. The end is here, but the end is not yet, man.
This is least coming suddenly, he finds you sleeping.
Right, see? And what our people is? Spiritually asleep. It's the body of shadow of death. This is how you see right now, walking zombies. Why? Because the spirit will make you alive. You didn't have the spirit, no. So they dead. You know? They dead, man. Go ahead.
Spiritual zombies.
Yeah, that's all it is. Walking zombies right now, man.
This is, and what I say unto you, I say unto all watch.
Yeah, see? And that's what he said, I say it to you, which the prophet that said to all watch, man. Because that's what we out here doing, spreading the gospel, that good news to our people. You know? Watch the coming, man. Because what's went down in Lebanon, hey, 200 million plus, way more greater power than that.
Right.
Coming to America, man.
That's right.
And you don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, and they caught them off guard.
And they come there, that's what I'm saying. They didn't even know. It wasn't no, well, we having a bomb drill or,
Right.
you know what I mean? No, it wasn't no signs of people prepared for that, man. It just happened. They ain't supposed to warn the people, man, but the Lord having mercy upon the elect, man, to send his prophets out here before warn the people. That's mercy. That's mercy, man. And the Lord allows us to come out here and tell our people the coming of his coming, man. That's mercy. What our people do, they neglect it. They despise it. As it is
it ain't shit. But guess what? You're gonna know in that day. You're gonna know in that day, and you're gonna be, what I say? You're gonna be shamefaced, man. All right? You're gonna be shamefaced, knowing you had a chance on salvation and you blew it. Go ahead. You got one too. He had it just
This is Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief, and blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment.
See, then look how the Lord said, he said, I come as a thief. So you already know how a thief comes. He's silent. You know what I'm saying? He already on point. He already know what to do. He know how to unlock, pick a lock, everything. So there's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord let you know at the top, he coming as a thief, man. Go ahead.
And keepeth his garments.
Right.
Least he walk naked and they see his shine.
Which is the truth. Keep your garments, man. This is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because if you don't got it, then what? You're going to be shamefaced, man. Because you had a chance. You had a chance to get the word. Now here it is, you lost it. Well, hey, man, going to the Lord at the end of the day. Go ahead, Doc.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verses 6 and 7. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, while he may be found.
Read that one more time, bro.
It's Isaiah, chapter 55, verses 6 and 7. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua, while he may be found.
Right, because you got to think about it. Us being men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, hopefully elect prophets, we weren't out here in the 50s, 60s, became what, the 70s, the apostles, Albert Bivens, on took it on down. That's like the 70s, late 69, 68. That's when the Lord plantation Christianity with the churches. You always had that. Going all the way back in slavery. But now the Lord is found because Proverbs 1 and 20.
Precept too, right?
Yep. Somebody get Proverbs 1 and 20.
Proverbs 1 and 20.
I not get that.
Wisdom cried without, and she uttered her voice in the streets.
Right. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. Now, you can seek the Lord. Why? Because wisdom is in the streets. Like the Lord said, go out to the highways and the hedges. All right? So the Lord's Spirit is out here on the street corners, man. All right? Then what wisdom is? Wisdom ain't in the church. Wisdom and knowledge and understanding is not in the church, which is where a hoarder house. Because, grab it, Acts 7:48, real quick. And let's see what the church is according to the scriptures. Go ahead.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit, the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Right, and we just read that we building up a spiritual house. All right, we lively stones. So in order to build up a house, you got to have stones, bricks. So each one of us out here, we represent what? A stone to build up a spiritual house. So the Lord said he dwell not in a temple made with hands. What is a temple made with hands? A church. So the Lord not dealing with those that in the church. He dealing with the men that's out here on the highways and the hedges like he commanded them to do so, man. Go back with that Proverbs, y'all.
This is Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets.
Right.
She cried in the chief place of concord.
Right, she cried in the chief place of concord, meaning a place of business, man. Basically the downtown area. Why? Because all the nations really is out here, man. Why? Because our people were scattered on all four corners of the earth. So you got our people, which is the spirit, in all these nations, man. So you can have a so-called Japanese person walk up, and he can have a spirit of an Israelite. And he got sealed right here.
In the openings of the gates.
Yeah, in the openings of the gate is really a downtown area. Because whenever you leave and go to another city or another state, you're always going to enter what? The downtown area, man. Yeah. So that's an entry, another gate, man. Go ahead.
In the city she uttered her words.
Right.
Saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity?
Right, how long you simple ones gonna love simplicity, man? All right? How long, man? When you sit up here and neglect the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, man? How long will you put off the day of the Lord, man? You see it's real. You see it's the truth. Our people don't consider, don't require it, man. You know?
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And that's the main thing. Fools hate knowledge, man. Why? Because it ain't them. There's a thing called spiritual hate, man. And that's a lot, and that's the thing that our people deal with, spiritual hate. It ain't them like, the Lord choose me. No, man. It take that, man, to be humble and get taught, man. All right, we always taught by a man, man. All right, so don't neglect the knowledge and wisdom, understanding just because it come from a person that look like you, man. It don't come from a smooth-faced criminal. All right. You got a yakinah.
This is
we ain't out here in suits and ties and got an offering plate with a choir behind us. You know what I'm saying? We come down here as the scripture say, man. As the scripture say.
We ain't speaking smooth words into them.
Right.
Because this message here, man, hey, the Lord has to open your eyes up and your ears to be able to receive it. Yeah, this ain't for everybody, man. You know, the church, when you go to church, man, what they say, come as you are. It's for everybody. It's all exclusive, man, in the church, man. But hey, this is for the elect, man. It's not for everybody. And we telling you that, man.
This was a congregation full of women preaching. What you think the crowd would be like? Right. So this was if we was all women up there. That's exactly why the Lord said, "You define the woman of wisdom. You set the women up to teach, but you set the woman up to teach with the sword." Israel wouldn't seek Him sincerely. You see, they'll be up here just to look up in the damn woman's face, man. They with the little head instead of the big head. Right, they right.
This is Luke. Alright, this is Luke. Luke 21 and 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. For these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by."
See, He gave us a sign. And we see those signs happening, man. You know, so that's one way to be like, okay, then. And it did happen in this area. And it did happen over there. Damn. So it is on the way back. You know, you got to start putting your tools together, man.
Right.
You know?
Hey, things ain't been happening on the earth consistently as much as it has been in the last few years. Really, since the apostles, since the men of the Lord actually got out there and started this word hit YouTube, man. It's been.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that ever since the apostles and elders, man, really started pushing this word on YouTube, man, you can start seeing the prophecies picking up steam, man. And this year, out of our years, man, it's been going down, man.
You know? Prophetic year ever.
Right, this has been the highest prophetic year ever, man. I've been through, 2 years, watching videos and actually coming out, man. I ain't never seen it like this. Even the Apostle Tahar said, 2020, man, we ain't never seen nothing like this.
Put your 2020 together on that. What 2020 is? Vision.
Vision.
You know what I'm saying? So this is downfall of America, man.
Right.
It's their vision set for a point in time. So this really the kickoff, other kickoff, man. Because it ain't gonna go back to normal. 2020 is the year of all the destruction of Esau, man. Right. All right? All the wrath that's coming from Yahweh Shema Shah, 2020 the start of it, man. That's why it's called the year of prophecy, man. 2020 is the year of prophecy, man, because this is the kickoff to the downfall of America, man.
That's right.
spiritually and physically.
A little more. It says, then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation.
We see that. That's why California went into Joel. You know? So, hey, it's brewing up, man. World War III is on the rise, man. All right? And it's going to get more and more and more in hands, man. You know? And we ready to see that. There's more faith boosters that, hey, these scriptures are faith and they are true, man. All right, go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Right.
And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places,
Yeah.
and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven.
That's right. So knowing all these things, what kind of person are you to be, man? You know?
It says, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you.
Well, that's what, when it comes to this, that's what the men of the Lord going to have to go through. All right, certain men of the Lord, because all men of the Lord ain't going to go through this.
It says, and delivering you up to the synagogues
Chief house of Satan.
and to prisons,
Yeah.
being brought before.
We say prison, which is like, say concentration camps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what certain men going to go through. You know? Go ahead.
It says, being brought before kings, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
Right, which is Esau, Edom, which is the Illuminati, the bank account, the god of this world. All right, for whose name's sake, how about Shema Shah, man? For the things that we're doing now, man. Standing boldness in the face of such who afflicted us. They know it comes out labor, but guess what? They're going to come and try to get us, and for us to what? To now, a good chapter to read when we go into the Apocrypha, the Maccabees family, man. You know, the 70 children and their mama.
Got put to death.
Yeah, they got put to death, man.
Yeah.
But they hold it down, though.
Right.
You know?
The Spirit of the Lord was with them.
Yeah.
Where they was able to take that death.
And then you go through, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. What they had to go through. You know? Hey, what Paul had to go through. There's so many occasions, you know what I'm saying, that happened. All right? You know what you looking to, man, to build your faith up. Because they say everything written the fourth time was written for your learning. So as you read these things, when you put yourself in this spot, in this time, you're like, damn, I had to build myself up for that, man. Because you might have to go through that. You know? So them examples that the Lord left for us to read, man. All right, to build our faith up.
But to paraphrase the scripture, it says, happy is he is persecuted for my name's sake.
Yep.
I'm not sure what that said, but we'll try to find it. What?
Not the scripture.
Matthew, we'll try to find it real quick.
Yeah, because we don't get persecuted. Look at the apostle. Where it say that the servant not great.
5 and 10.
But these things that you have to build up, man, in your mind, all right, to know, I might have to go through this.
Right.
So, Yahweh Shema Shah, give me the spirit and the strength to be able to endure this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't all going to be martyrs, but some of us going to be martyrs.
Right.
So, it might not be you, but it's better to prepare yourself. That's why I say preparation prevent poor performance, man.
Right.
All right? Because you prepare yourself for these things just in case you have to go through these things, man. You know?
Okay, get that real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This Matthew 5 and 10, it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So, hey, like brother going into, man, when we get persecuted or people come up against us for the name, man, that's a blessing, man. You know? That's beautiful, because when we go get into the kingdom of heaven, man, that's gonna be a great reward for us, man. For catching hell for the name of Yahweh Shem Shah. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven.
See? Hey, great is your reward.
For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
See?
Hey, that's
Looking at the generation of old.
hey, scriptures give you the full breakdown right there, man, on what it is. You know, if it happens, get what is that? Sirach 2 until you get that Bible shot, bro. And that go right with it, man.
Hey, if it happened to our Lord and have a shot, you know,
You know it's gonna happen.
how much more of us, man?
This is Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did ever he despise did call upon him?
No one, man. So we call upon that name, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We know we good. We gonna be good in that name, man. You know, all we gotta do is keep doing what we doing and have faith and believe, man. You know, and keep pushing. Keep enduring in the faith, man. That's what it's all about right now, man. Like that video that the brother put in the chat, was it Kadar? You know, the brother was saying, you know, hey, right now, man, it's time to lock in, man. You know, it ain't no time to be getting weak and you know what I'm saying, falling off, nutting up or whatever, man. Now it's time to go hard, man. We at the end, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's speeding up the days for us right now, man, so we can get through this shit.
Like we on that long stretch.
We at the finish. We on that last stretch. That way you got to really dig in. You know, you got to go hard right now, man.
I'll bring this up. It's Psalms 37:25. I have been young and now am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. It's Psalms 37:25. I have been young and now am old.
Right, so he done seen it. From him growing up and being young, to him being old, man. He done,
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken.
he have not seen the righteous forsaken. Why? Because the Lord's name is a strong tower, man.
Right.
The righteous runneth to it in the safe. You got that out? Yeah, go bring that right quick, guys.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is a strong tower.
Hey, the name of the Lord, man. Which is what? Tower.
Hashem Yahushua.
Right, not God.
Okay.
Not Jesus, man.
Yeah,
All right? Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. That's the name, the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, man.
Right.
That's right.
It's a strong tower, man.
Right.
Not you call on Jesus.
Man, come on, bro. Everybody call him.
Shit.
Hey.
He ain't go farther than you do it.
Right. Jesus like an anvil. You can't throw that name nowhere. You can't.
It's like trying to throw an open paper towel on the street. Come on, man. You don't know what.
Right.
No, man, you calling on Jesus, you might well just call on yourself. You best believe in yourself trying to call on Jesus, man.
Hey, like you trying to throw a goddamn anvil or something, and you throw that motherfucker, that bitch laying right on top of your foot in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, pack it up like that.
Yeah, but ain't going there. But when you call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man, the angels take that, man. And that message get delivered, man, to Yahushua, man. Yahushua take it up to Yahweh, man.
Right.
That's how that get delivered, man.
They say the righteous, not to cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
like,
Go ahead, bro.
they say the righteous prayers pierce the clouds.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, man. And then, on top of that, the Lord is our mediator. So Yahushua heard, and we call upon him. Okay, you know, if he talk to Yahweh, then Yahweh's like, all right, you know, then he send it back to the angel, we get what? We get answer. So that's why our prayers get heard and get answered, man. Because Yahushua, man, he's the mediator, man. Not this devil, man.
Hey, brothers can give personal testimonies, man. Calling on the name, man, of Yahweh Shema Shai, and being delivered, man. You know?
The righteous, hey, the Lord would not forsake his saints, man. He would not forsake the righteous, man.
Right. That's why he brought out Ecclesiastes 2 and 10, man. And you brought out that beautiful precept.
I got it.
again, now.
Bring me again.
Uh-huh.
This Psalms 37:25. I have been young and now am old.
Right.
Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
That's right, man. Because I remember growing up, boy, man, we trying to call on Jesus. We like, fuck it, we gotta do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real deal, man. We gotta do it ourselves, man. Because us calling on Jesus, boy, we gonna be waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of rappers rap about that too. I can't use a prayer right now.
Who you calling on? You calling on Caesar Boy Drip, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't calling on the true power, man, which is Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
I'm going to read 28.
Go ahead.
It said, for the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints.
Woo.
They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
That's right, man. So you calling on the Lord then, when you losing the name, Yahweh Shema Shah, you gotta be in truth and sincerity, man. You know, so that's why you don't play around with that name, man. It says a strong tower, man.
Right.
Alright, that name got power in it, man. So you just can't throw that name around like that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not a.
Somebody get that quick
Yeah, the name ain't. I was gonna say the name isn't a get out of jail free card.
No.
Yeah, you can't just call him like a genie.
Yeah, you
Hey,
do.
I was so skeptical, man. My little sister had texted me one morning. She doing something about some teach me the name of the Lord. I'm like, I was so skeptical. I'm like, man, but the spirit, like, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, break it down to her. So I sent it to her. I'm like, damn, but it's like, she's gonna be in jail. So she's gonna come, you know what I'm saying, to the realization. So I'm like, damn, alright. So I just said, I just leave it up to you, you know what I'm saying, you about your shot. But the whole time, I'm like, man, she a fucking Eastern Star, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck she want with the name?
Right.
We were already down with the devil. You know what I'm saying? But I did it. So either to condemn her or however. I'm like the spirit handle it.
The blood off your hands.
That's what I'm saying. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, do it. However the spirit work it out.
I said, Lord willing, shit.
Yeah, but hey, I gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians 4. I'm going to start at 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair.
Wow. Because the spirit, man. We know these things gonna happen, man. We catching hell, but guess what? Our prize is on the kingdom of heaven, man. So we got our eyes on the prize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a running back. So when he get that ball, his eyes on, I got a scope.
Yeah.
So he finna truck, he finna stiff
On every side.
I'm finna spin, move, everything, man. To what? Get to the touchdown. So us in the spirit, that's us the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't fucking matter.
Hey, cause Satan coming with everything. With low blows, going for your legs.
He come, we jumping on motherfuckers. We doing some of everything through the spirit, man. Right? Keep that focus on the kingdom of heaven, man.
I say, what if after it was that Ephesians 6th chapter, on the whole armor of the Most High?
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to finish it. 2 Corinthians 4:9. Persecuted but not forsaken.
Persecuted. Why? Because the Lord said we're going to go through these things, man.
Yep, and Brother Yakanan just brought out Matthew the 5th chapter, blessed are those who are persecuted for my name's sake.
Exactly.
So we are persecuted, you know? It said persecuted but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahweh Shai, that the life also of Yahweh Shai might be made manifest in our body.
Ephesians 6 and 11.
Yes, go ahead and get it.
All right, this is Ephesians 6 and 11. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against him.
Right,
Because, hey, Satan coming, man.
You start at 10?
All right, come. This is Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Right.
Hey,
Keep going, man.
it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
How can you put on the whole armor of the Lord? By coming back to him, man. Coming back to the scriptures, man. Obeying his word. You know?
It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. So you gotta put on the whole armor on the Most High.
Yes.
You can't have do this thing, man. And Lord gonna get you out of here. You have doing it, man. You being lukewarm. You coming here, coming to truth just to make friends or some shit, man.
Right.
This ain't what the truth about, man. This is about your salvation, man.
Right.
You know?
Game, man. We ain't in this thing, like you say, to make friends, or to do this thing for fellowship with brother. You really are a loner, but you find a group of men and you got common interests. You know? Yeah, this brother, man, they like to dance, they like to drink.
Yeah, like this YMCA group or something. Hangout. Boys Club. No, man. This is a life or death, man. It's really for the Lord, man. And we come into those times that it's going to show that everything about to be manifested, man. That your faith is about to show, man. Do you really believe in the Lord?
Hey, cause every man gonna be tested, bro.
Every man got
Hey, we not exempt from what's coming to the earth, man. We gotta go through this
We
shit
got to go
too.
through it too.
You know?
But we are comfortable because the Lord told us to, man.
Right,
But
hey.
we believe in him, man. Because the Lord said, take it all chill. Rejoice.
You got the comfort.
Hey, you get John 16:33.
Okay.
But hey, keep going on there.
All right.
16:33.
Verse 13. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High.
Wait, don't have to it, man. You want to believe in some of the scriptures, but not all of them, man. You know?
It says that ye may be able to withstand in the day of evil. Hey, like the scripture just said, though, that we may be able to withstand in the day of evil. You know, we ain't doing this shit just for you. We want the benefits, man.
Yeah, we want to be joint heirs, man. We want life, man. We want everlasting life, man. We want crowns on our heads. We want to rule the kingdom. We
That's
want to
right.
rule the nations, man. Keep going up.
I'm gonna start over, bro. It says, this Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Right, and the evil day is coming. Check the trouble, man. A time like no other. You know?
One more. It says, stand this girt about with the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Right, man.
Yep.
Hey, Lord gonna fight for you, man. Hey, it says strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee, man. So the Lord gonna be an adversary to our adversary. So you gotta put on the whole armor on the Most High of the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shah. Got your scriptures up.
I got my phone.
You get Joel 2:12.
Come on, bro. You said Joel 2 and 4?
2:12.
2 and 12, slack it. Short-term memory.
I'm gonna get this real quick. John 16:33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye may have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, have overcome the world. As you going back in there, you know, the Matthew 5th chapter, man. Hey, count it blessed, man.
Third catching hell.
Suffer for righteousness.
Two thirds catching hell. I don't know what the hell they catching hell for.
Exactly,
They just
man.
catching.
Don't know why things are shutting down. They just going with the flow.
Yeah.
But hey, we know why. Because our redemption drawing nigh. Our salvation drawing nigh.
Like it, bro. Hey, what Jake been saying though, the whole time all this shit been going down, man. Well, I can't wait till all this shit go back to normal. I can't wait till this shit go back to normal. Man, Nah, hey, bro, this it, man.
Wickedness as usual.
Wickedness as usual.
I want to go back to
They praying for wickedness as usual.
Wickedness as usual. Let's go back to normal. Go back to the way it was.
Hey,
I remember when I used to smoke a bottle. Huh?
Not knowing when it get worse and worse.
Yeah, God, this it. This your new normal, man. This is it, man.
And this new normal now, man. It's going to push the new world order agenda, man. To chip everybody, you know. Go ahead,
This world ain't got too much time left.
No.
Yeah, time is running out. You know, time is speeding up for the elect's sake, man.
Right.
You know.
Summer's already almost over.
Yeah.
Yep.
I blinked and missed that shit.
12 and 12. You see, I know he ain't got much time.
Saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, turn ye even to me with all your fasting and with weeping.
What all this affliction is about. The Lord, you know, bringing upon his wrath ultimately to be an eye of things going. It's out of my control. I don't have any stability in the way the society's going with the eviction, you know.
I got a precept.
13 it says, and rend your heart and not your garments, and turn unto, and he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth
That's why
him
the Lord
of the
ain't
evil.
turning it on full throttle. See, the Lord, if he wanted to, he could just go and he could get it over with tomorrow. But you know, he laying on them sore strokes and killing you softly. You know what I'm saying? Like taking it, all right, let them open up a little bit. Let them come back out. Let them see. Let them enjoy it, man. Because when the reality kicks in Monday morning, most Jake's got to go right back to work and be a slave.
Yep.
You just bought your outfits, you came, had your drink, got you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? But what's the end of it? Right back to work.
Back to work.
Do this shit all over again, man.
Yeah.
You know? And even if you say, it ain't my life, I don't work for the week. Your life ain't no what's that Langston Hughes had? Was that Langston Hughes? Your life ain't no crystal stair, nigga. You ain't living that. I don't care what the poor name was. She's like, your life, my life ain't no crystal stair. Hey man, Jake, you the only thing is that's different between you and us is we prisoners of hope. We have hope of immortality. Your hope is that this place goes back to normal. We hoping that this Jackson, goddammit, that this is it. We know.
So you can be hidden that day. Have the mercy. But those that have done wickedly should not see the wise, man.
Yeah.
But we all got to go through this at the end of the day.
Right.
If we all two-thirds, they're not going to see salvation.
They have the head.
That's even our crowns roll with it.
That's right.
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing to have that protection, man. What if you having all this like a kid? Just like a kid got a brand new bike, and he go past some Jakes that had no bike, and they take it. But if you had security, right, it'd been good. You know what I'm saying? So what was that for? You know? You want that head, man. You want that shot that that's coming.
Yeah, I got some.
You already
It's going to be good.
All right. This second.
All right, Jake. For you to stop and think, hey, is this the time of the end? My grandparents said we would always be living in the last days. You know, the hard times come. You gotta trust in the Lord to be able to weather the storm. You know? So you should be questioning, is this that day? Because when you really look at the way society is going, you watching the news, you paying attention.
Looking at this next generation getting raised up.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, every week they changing the dates for kids to go back to school. My son was supposed to go back to school this week, right? Now they changed it to the 17th. Now them kids in Corinth, Mississippi, they went back to school July 27th. The same week they went back to school, the whole goddamn school supposedly infected with the coronavirus. They had to shut the shit right back down. So, when have you ever known, goddamn it, it's going on, it's August, going on September, the NBA playing in a damn, basically a goddamn FEMA camp.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got to check in with a RFID bracelet, get the temperature checked every day, playing in front of an artificial crowd.
Man.
Like, what the hell?
What kind of Black Mirror shit is that?
Yeah. They slave. Ain't no
Nobody in the crowd.
shit, right?
Nothing.
Carmelo Anthony hit a game in the field. Ain't nobody on there. Like, hey man. Rome all over again in the same fall that Rome had all over again, man. You know? They even showed you big gladiators stop fighting and shit. And that's because of America's wealth, man. You know, the bread and circus. That's it. The bread and circus. You know, that's a big part of America's financial gain. But shit, that's out the way. Really what they doing is they getting the last little bit of last little bit of wealth out of it. And it's going to be shut down permanently, man. It's already a known fact that this next shutdown is a permanent shutdown. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no normal. The normal thing for America is destruction.
That's right.
The normal thing for this economy and this society is death.
That's right.
All right? You're going to see a lot of it, man. Way more. Hey, and they ain't going to have to fabricate the numbers no more.
Yeah, they don't got to lie about it.
They ain't going to have to lie about the numbers in a minute.
Yeah.
You know?
They said 100,000, 2 million people died for the coronavirus. I don't see no fucking dead body. I don't see
Come on, man.
See no damn murderers.
You know, everybody's getting tested, but ain't nobody sick. I mean, it could be real, could be fake.
Man.
But they playing it. It's an agenda, man.
Man, at the end of it, this shit fake, man.
No.
This shit fake, man.
Right.
Right. But it's like El Kazan did a video, and I know I don't want to make this too much longer. I know we wrap it up. But man, I had said this. I said when you look around, they putting these 5G towers up, man. They need the 5G towers for their chip system to work efficiently. That's why they going from 5G to 6. They already making plans for the 6G. That's why if you look around, you'll be noticing, damn, that tower look like they just added something else to it. Now I'm in the streets every day. So I'm looking every time I go around these different parts of the city, I'm looking at these towers and say, damn, that motherfucker didn't look like that last week. And notice you ain't never seen a motherfucker putting a goddamn phone tower up. I've never seen nobody putting a phone tower up. Never. Never seen them working on it. So when are they doing this shit? But when you go all around the city and you go around the parts of Jake neighborhood, you go through South Memphis, it's towers all through South Memphis. Orange Mountain, you go down Getwell, it's 4 towers on Getwell alone.
In summer, where Issachar?
Come on, man. Because they putting them in the hood. That's why you so-called black people are the face of COVID. You black and brown people are the face of COVID-19, man. Right? Because it's designed against you. Because you are the Israelites according to the Bible, man. Right? That tried to destroy the nation of Israel. Okay? But the Lord not going to allow government and allowing them to rule over your mind. Hey, what it say? Hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Well, I brought it out last week. The congregation of the wicked is like a toe, a toe pulled together, or something like. I'm roughly paraphrasing. So you just gonna go right on, because it say that the day of the wicked is reserved unto wrath and destruction. So you gonna get pulled right on along with it. You know, you got these half-ass, we the chosen people, And then you talking about, well, we got to go out and vote. We got to do. Nigga, that's not the solution.
I ain't gonna do another move, man.
Hey, like never before. So how do you vote differently this year, 2020, than you did the last goddamn 50, 60 years you've been doing?
Ain't no different. Then who the hell we gonna vote for, man?
Hey, hold on.
Which
What
one?
what about last year? Did y'all vote like never before last year for Hillary Clinton? Not last year, but the last term?
Right.
Didn't y'all vote for Al Gore?
Yep. They took that shit.
Come on, man.
With Bush.
Yeah.
They took it.
So, what's the solution, really?
Right.
But then you got, what's your option?
Kanye.
Go ahead, y'all got it. Kanye West. What's your solution?
I got a solution right here.
Really?
Yeah, they trusted in
And
The Israelites.
how
what you're preaching about.
how
The solution.
how has voting changed anything? What did Barack Obama do? What did he do? What did he do? Somebody tell me, please. Because I'm hating. I swear, I'm hating. I hate. I'm trying to figure out, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and Barack Obama, what did he do?
Abomination.
Y'all never did that old corny ass walk? He spoke eloquently. What Joe Biden said, Joe Biden talked about it, said, he the first black person that I seen that speak the way that he speak. Basically, I'm paraphrasing what he said. Like, black people can't speak intelligently, so-called black people. You know, but the thing is, as well as he spoke, what did he do so much greater than, hey, my stimulus package was more with Trump than it was with Obama. So, what did he do? My Lambo is blue.
Jake thought he took pride in this shit.
Hey, Jake is infatuated. Jake infatuated with colors. Oh man, he's black. He's got to be the guy for the job. He's the guy for the job. You know. But you tell our people the Lord was black, so-called black man. No, it don't matter. But yeah, man, our people don't have no true hope, man. You know? Y'all got it, man.
It's Isaiah 26.
I ain't the solution.
No, this ain't. I couldn't find that one. But it's Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter down into their chambers and shut their doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little longer.
And the chambers physically gonna be what you call UFOs. I'm on Facebook last week. Jake, I grew up with in my hometown, all on Facebook talking about I just saw a spaceship. I just saw a UFO. Damn, really?
Man.
You must don't look up that much. Because I mean, and Jake don't have a clue what's going on. Jake don't know how we gonna get up out of here.
Right.
You know? So it's only right. You know, they so down to earth that they really never look up and think like, hey, there's a higher power of presence above us that is watching and recording and orchestrating. Our people think that they are part of the government. You not a part of the government. Nigga. 3/5. I don't even know what that means.
Man, of a man.
Like, how are you 3/5 of a man? That's still in there, Jake.
Yeah, they ain't moving it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
They showing you. Now I was looking at George Floyd, the dude that killed George Floyd. The lady was breaking it down. Kill you unintentionally. How you unintentionally kill somebody? If I'm firing at a bag and you say I can't breathe, and I'm saying I can't breathe and you keep, how is that unintentional? You see the judgment that this place has? The Lord is definitely watching. He said his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom.
That's right.
Come on, man. Got the Emancipation Proclamation. You don't even know what it means. You just transfer a property. You got transferred from private ownership to public property. That's all you are, man. That's it. And face reality. You know? Jake think because he run from the truth, that it ain't gonna catch him in the ass.
Yeah, they smoke all day, or drink all day, they ain't gonna face it.
Yeah, you still gotta face it at the end of the day.
Come sober.
Yeah.
You know?
What day?
Oh, yeah, wake up.
But it said, hide itself as well for a little moment until the inner nation be overpassed. The second, so like the 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people,
So we hide ourselves in this word.
yeah.
Yeah.
It said,
Because right now, we waiting for everything to play out so far as the destruction and the deliverance. Because the secret chamber is going to be the chariots, the so-called U.S. We ain't trying to find no, we ain't talking about, I better not waste my energy talking about both. Okay. Whole database.
Man.
Look at the country still voting. How you gonna beat that system? You got dead folks getting stimulus checks. You got they been dead since the 1800s. They get stimulus checks, on, man.
it say, the solution. This 2 Chronicles 7.
That's every one of our brothers' testimonies. I prayed for the truth, man. Before I come into the truth, I prayed for the truth. You know it's a higher power. Pray for the truth. Jake got the mentality, nobody got the whole truth. Jakes, they be in all type of different doctrines. I got Jake in my job now. He come back to me now. You know, apology. I'm just trying. Look, I told you when no hard feelings from the jump. But the very next week, the dude let him down. I'm like, bro, the next day after we have a conversation, I go up to him saying, you know, because he know it. I'm like, damn, Jake.
Yeah.
You know, that Jake coming talking about all these different kind of books and you know, Jake be knowledgeable, but Jake be trying to do too much, man. Look, just stick. King David was talking about in Psalm 20 there for us, man.
Themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from that wicked way. We hear they land.
That's right.
So that's the solution.
Oh no, you know when I seen that scripture on Facebook plenty times.
I ain't know.
It's heal our land. The Lord said we will pray, heal our land.
Yeah.
America, your hope is dead.
That's right.
Right.
If you're praying for America, your hope is dead.
That's right.
That's right.
The America's judgment.
You know how Jake full of shit, man. When you know. Then when they see my own face, talking about their affliction.
Brain gonna be hitting. You know the antenna's gonna raise up. Vital system.
Team, I would go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face and their affliction that would seek me early.
Hey, Jake, praying that we wrong. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all seen from niggas until some bad news hit. All the time we was doing good, the show was going good. Now I'm hearing from
Right.
yeah. And then too, they was slick talking about the prophets. I was feeling like, okay, because you know we was getting on their ass about Nick Cannon and all that shit. They said that's good that shit shut down.
Happy when the Lord brings judgment to this place, man.
Man.
Right. Salvation.
Yeah, I said it. Go do that.
You know? I ain't trying to.
I ain't trying to say it.
But I said, hi, it is fall and peace and blessing to the hope and let continue. All right, doing your thing, man. The spirit power, how about Shema Shah? Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and salvation building will lead. Next time, hit the talk about.
A bomb, a bomb!
A bomb, a bomb!